What's up? Oh.
I was like, did you see that?
What is that?
It's a tattoo.
Of what?
It's a Celtic knot.
Trinity
knot.
Oh, okay.
He's not even Irish. He's Scandinavian.
I am Irish.
My ex-girlfriend was Irish.
I am Irish, and on this podcast, we're going to prove it.
Yeah, whenever you do that, myancestry.com.
No, we're doing 23andMe.
No, we're not doing 23andMe.
Why?
Yes, 23andMe. I actually don't like this setup because I can barely see. I have to look at you through this hole like, what's up, man?
I should see if I'm like legit Italian.
I mean, yeah, you're Italian and Hispanic.
I'm pretty sure I am.
You're also Jewish.
Is it your dad is Italian on his side?
Both sides, actually.
Both sides? Like, what part? Like, of what part on your mom and dad's side?
I don't know that deep of the family.
You don't know that deep into the family? Okay, well, that makes sense.
I just know somehow both sides of my family is half Italian.
I love that Voltron's on the TV.
Oh, yeah, and we have tons to discuss about what we saw with Voltron in ships on this episode of The Sweep.
Yes, so this episode is a special episode about Animefest, a con that we went to in sunny North Dallas. Oh, wait, downtown Dallas, right?
Downtown, yeah.
Sunny downtown Dallas.
At the Sheraton Hotel.
Yes.
Is all downtowns like the center of each city? Like, is it north, west? It doesn't matter, does it?
The downtowns are centers of cities that are major cities. But, like, remember in Seagaville, it's, like, to the east.
Okay, well, you know downtown Mesquite's like literally nothing. It's just a square.
Yeah. Alright, so let's do the intro.
You are listening to
The Sweep
Special Edition episode. And by special, we mean...
exclusively on YouTube.
All praise the YouTube overlord.
I can't believe you've done this.
Interesting.
So, I'm here with, 3:30 movie El Pollo Loco.
El Pollo Loco.
And then, I also have, I got no signal, B.A.B.
Boss ass bitch.
Yeet.
And before I introduce myself, I have to introduce the best person. He is the Dong Destroyer, the King of Butt Sting, the Count of Monty Fist My Butthole, the Prince of Penis, the Master of Dat Aster, the one and only Trap Lover 69.
Trap Lover 69.
Activated my trap card.
Suck.
That's quite creative.
I'm surprised Anthony didn't catch on that was all of Apollo Creed's names. Redone in gay form. And I'm Daddy White.
Daddy White.
Oh yes, Daddy.
Wrong.
So it was a while ago because we've been at A-Con and busy with whatnot. But last time it was...
It's Crazy Michaela Monday!
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
So, should we tell them the news about that?
Yeah, we can go ahead and do that before we get into the other days and what today is.
And you meant to say Animefest, not A-Con.
Did I say A-Con?
Yeah.
Oh. This
You
episode's about... Yeah, we didn't do an A-Con episode. Yeah, A-Con was before the
Next
podcast.
year.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, we also have RimsCon coming up, so we'll have another special episode.
That's not until a month.
Well, still, I mean... Actually, we get to do that on the road. So that'll be interesting.
On the road again.
But yes, Crazy Michaela Mondays is now officially endorsed by President Donald Trump.
So that means we cannot let it go.
Wait, what?
Yes. Did you know? Oh, I forgot. Juan doesn't look at my snaps. He just skips them.
Yeah.
So, I emailed the White House, our podcast, the link to it, sweep.xyz, and they responded that they would ship, they would send a letter to me in 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Okay. I got home after I think it was the second day of Animefest, and I opened up, I got a letter from Trump Tower, and then I opened it up, and it was a autographed President Trump picture that said, "The Sweet Podcast was okay, but I know you can do better. Make Crazy Michaela Mondays great again."
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That was from the Donald Trump himself.
Yes.
I can
What's
show
bullshit?
you a picture.
Yeah, show me this shit.
Yeah, it's legit a picture, and he wrote on it. He
Right.
signed
Was
his name.
Was it with a gold
no,
Sharpie?
no, hold on. It's
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. So the signature looks wrote on, but the text is like printed on.
Makes sense.
So I don't know.
I mean, there's no way in hell we take the president's time.
Yeah, what we think happened is like a secretary did it, or like an assistant, and then they got him just to sign it.
But they did listen to it because they wouldn't know about Crazy Michaela Monday if
they had to have
didn't
listened
listen
to it.
Yeah.
Because actually, what was Thomas's show name?
I don't even remember.
Thug McNasty?
Yeah, Thug McNasty, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that. So he was talking to me, and he was like, "Is like Crazy Michaela Monday
Papa
anywhere?"
Thug Nasty.
Papa Thug Nasty, that's right. Is Crazy Michaela Monday anywhere on the titles or anything? I was like, no, they had to list. If they didn't listen to the actual Crazy Michaela Monday, because it came out, I think, 2 days after I sent the email, they had to listen to at least the first 5 minutes of some show because we explained the day system.
Yeah.
But they had to have listened to the new, which kind of sucks because that wasn't our best show. The Fortnite show was much better, but they wouldn't have picked out Crazy Michaela Monday if they didn't listen to Crazy Michaela Monday.
True.
So they had to have listened to that one when we were at Taco Casa, which is very interesting.
Very
yes, it
interesting
is.
indeed.
Very, very, very.
And speaking of that, let's go ahead and just explain the day system.
Crazy Michaela Monday.
Double thumbs up Kent Tuesday.
BJ Wednesday. Dre Thursday. Slap House Friday.
Then set your alarm so you can wake up with a sweep weekend patrol.
Yo Mama Gay Saturday.
Y'all meet Jesus Sunday.
Wonder when we're
What
ever
the
going to get
hell?
to...
The dog's in the other room.
Yeah, they're smashing. So I wonder when we're going to get to F. Dre Fridays.
That's Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, we already did that.
Yeah.
Huh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's when Jack Off Mozzarella came here and
Stroked out.
yeah, he talked about G Fuel, rest his soul. Speaking of that, we have a poll going on that'll be in the description. This is to set up for a day poll that we're going to have at some point. So I'm just testing the waters. And I'm actually going to have to find it because I forgot to bring it up.
So our 3 viewers can vote?
Yeah, actually, we leaked it to some people. So there's already some votes on it, which I'm trying to find.
Man, those dogs are smashing hard.
They just want out. That's all they want.
Also, I'm kind of sick. I got sick from the con flu, as it were.
Yeah, it's the con flu. Someone else caught the con flu that we met.
Oof, yeah, it happened to me once at A-Con.
Well, I mean, when you got a bunch of people in one room, shit like that happens. Like, it's everyone's germs all intermingle, and you're like, hey, can I take a picture? Hey, this and that.
Yeah.
Germs just floating around, man.
I try to be mindful when I get pictures, you know, because I'm a big hugger. I like to have my arm around people, so I try to be mindful of that.
Yeah, I think it'd be good to carry around, like, at least some sanitizer, or at least take some Dayquil before you go, or something.
Yeah, I also even carry, like, cough drop, because, you know, I have chronic bronchitis, so I cough a lot.
Yeah.
So I've been mindful this year.
Yeah, it's a really fun place where everyone's, like, really touchy-feely. Like, I mean, like, if you're a weird person and you want to feel normal, definitely go to something like that, because there are the ultra weirdos there.
The problem I have is I still want the picture of me with Widowmaker's butt and Tracer's butt, but I'm too scared to ask any of the cosplayers.
I think they'd be cool with it, though.
I can't do it, man. Especially because they're almost all underage. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and you have their parents. You have their parents like staring at you as you ask their underage daughters to take pictures with their booty.
Now, if I saw a Widowmaker or Tracer that I knew was of age, but it's all sketchy.
There's actually, I actually took this picture of his little girl. I was like so hesitant. She was
that
with
doesn't
her dad.
sound right at all.
I know it really does. That's why I was like
Prison School.
No. It's from SAO, the new SAO spin-off series, Gun and Gale Online. It's like this little tiny loli that's all pink, has a P90. I don't expect you guys to see it, but...
Actually, I almost took a picture with this little kid, like 10-year-old kid, but he had the best Hokage Kakashi that I've ever seen. And he was also, like, having a dance-off with all the furries. And then this photographer guy that was taking pictures of it was hitting on his mom. It's very funny.
Wow, I mean, just the level of just savage there.
This
ridiculous.
is what me and Randy had to endure while y'all were letting the dogs out.
While you were waiting outside?
No, we were inside. Okay, so the poll is, who should enter the Sweep Hall of Fame? So we're going to have the Sweep Hall of Fame and the Sweep Vault. So this will be two different things. So this is the Hall of Fame. So we leaked it out to a few of our bestie fans. And we have Jack Off Mozzarella, rest his soul. Dak Prescott, the quarterback for the Sweep football team. You have Insane Bolt. He represented Sweep as a country at the Olympics. And then we got Jonathan Cena.
John Cena's legal name.
Yeah, John Cena's legal name. So yeah, you know when he wrestles, he wears the sweep on his trunks.
Yeah, and he brings an actual broom out to the ring.
Yeah, of course.
That he proceeds to hit Triple H with.
So Jack of Mozzarella is winning with 2 votes at the time of this recording. Everybody else has 1 vote, so it's very split. Everybody's got their favorites here. So that'll be in the description if you want to vote on that.
I think Jack Off.
He's the only person that was actually on the show. The rest of them were just mentions.
Right.
But
I was like, what the hell are these people?
You don't listen to the Sweep enough.
Yes, I do.
But today is actually a
BJ Wednesday.
Be like that grapefruit.
That's what it was. It's actually inspired by taking the shots of Kentucky Deluxe, where we have to eat or drink something not that pleasant. So I actually have with me ugly flavored sparkling water. Luckily I got a refund for this because they sent me the 24 pack and 12 of them were busted. But they made up for it and they gave me a refund. So I basically got this for free. And it has 0 calories, contains 0 juice.
Isn't it like the bubbly?
Yeah, it's 0 nothing.
Oh, well, if it's like the bubbly, then I don't know about this drink.
No, this drink is canned vagina. I drank this and I was like, oh, this is like vagina. Like, this tastes just like when I eat girls out. So I was like, Anthony would love this drink. You know, Maribel and Juan, this will be their first time experiencing this.
Oh, yeah, if it definitely tastes like vagina, I'm pretty sure I will definitely enjoy it.
I wouldn't know.
It even it says get real, get ugly, and it even has a tongue licking a cherry if it wasn't obvious enough.
Oh, was that a tongue? I thought that was just a U.
Really? Really?
Wow.
From my angle, it looks like a U.
It looks just like the tongue that they use at the rock
concerts.
concerts.
Now you show me that it's the tongue. The way I kept seeing it from the side, it looked like a U.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have made sense.
When I first saw it, I thought it read gay. I'm like, this is for me.
Well, this is only currently available in the UK, so I bought it online. So they're doing good by making Facebook advertisements because they got me. So this is normally $28 for a 24 pack. That's shipping and everything. But I only paid $8 for the shipping, and then I got it for free because they all came busted.
No spawns.
That's not bad though. What'd you say? 24 for a
28. So it's $20 with $8 shipping, I believe.
Okay, that's not bad.
I may have that wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's right. So we got through all that. Let's try this. Y'all just want to share a can? I'll give one.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And you hear a afterwards.
We'll talk about that later in our podcast.
The 18 and over panel.
Yeah. That I may or may not have a recording.
Yeah, Juan, you should have came to us with the 18 and over panel. It was really good. You would have really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I probably should. Which one though? Because there's like a lot of 18 panels.
It was the one.
It was the voice actors after.
Yeah, it was
dark.
the voice actors.
The hentai one?
No.
They
had hentai voice actors?
Yeah.
What?
Actually, I talked to Anthony about this, that when famous voice actors do hentai, they do it under a different name. And there's actually an entire Reddit page dedicated to figuring out who it is.
Well, it wasn't, famous voice actors. It's just like people come together, they just, they watch a little scene, read a little script, and just go from there.
All right, man. Hey,
okay. That sounds okay.
You want to drink some pussy?
I never had pussy, but fuck it.
Okay. This nigga.
Don't spit at my computer.
What the fuck is this?
That's vagina, man.
Well, let me taste that pussy.
I don't like it.
All right, come on, then. Here you go, man.
Yeah, I'm not getting a girlfriend now.
It definitely doesn't smell like pussy.
No.
I don't understand how they make things like this. They taste like absolute ass, and I don't understand why anyone in their right mind would ever drink this.
Okay, it just smells like cherry.
Yeah, it is cherry flavored, like vagina.
No, it might smell like cherry, but that's about as far as cherry goes.
Better take a big drink, too. Don't be with barbecue.
It's fucking nasty.
I can tell you right now, I've ate a lot of vagina in my life. That does not taste like vagina. It just tastes like terrible drink.
It tastes like the bubbly.
Yeah, the bubbly was terrible. Actually, the bubbly was so bad, I got mad. And I wanted to proceed to throw those cans out my door.
Actually, I was checking somebody out at
It's smart.
They were getting the bubbly. They were like, yeah, we saw on the Ellen show. I was like, don't get it, man.
No.
I was like, really don't get it. He was like, are you sure? I was like, yes. He's like, we're going to take your judgment. And they put it to the side. I was like, do not ever.
No, it's everyone trying to be that hippie crap where it's like, oh, let's drink this sparkling water that says it's flavored. It's just mineral water with, I don't even know, it just flavors just the smell of it.
Actually, when I was looking up the Ugly Drink brand, there was an article saying, I subscribe to sparkling water in the mail, and I realized I've reached an old age. And I was like, no, you just have no taste buds.
No. Actually, you know what? Now that you've done this and you actually got this imported, the guy I watch on YouTube, Christian, he actually relaunched his energy drink brand because he was Up Energy. Yeah. But due to I told you about it, all the stuff he got sued over because Uptime Energy, sued him. So now he rebranded it to 3D Energy. And I'm thinking about getting some of it, and it looks good, and we can try that on the podcast. I'm pretty sure it'll be really good, and if you like it, I'll give you a couple cans.
Sweet. I'm definitely down with that. So, there's no news, so we don't get to hear a normal news intro.
But we have lots to talk about.
Yes. I actually brought my booklets, because I'm such trash that actually organized the entire Yes, this is autographed by the guy that drew this.
I thought it just touched the fucking number pad. I thought I fucked up shit.
Oh, no.
Which actually at Animefest, they had some, I'm not sure if those actually playing mats or just large mouse pads with anime stuff on. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. They could be used for play mats.
Well, it could be, yeah, it's about the standard size of a play mat.
My bad. I'm thinking it's actually mouse pads, my bad.
Well, I mean, it could be either one. They're literally made of the same material.
It's the big ones you put underneath your keyboard on top of.
Yeah.
And then the whole mat so you can put your mouse anywhere.
Oh.
Yeah, it's basically like this, but mine is the extra large long one, so you can long ways, but then theirs was kind of height by width, kind of.
Yeah, the one I bought, an Acon, is way bigger than my other one, because, so I bought this Asano mouse pad, years ago, and I didn't see the artist for years to come until this year at Acon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And I noticed you had a larger version of the same mouse pad.
Did you get it?
Oh, yeah, well, sure. I told her it's time to upgrade. Give me a lot of room for my Counter-Strike.
Oh, yeah. Especially with your battle station you got.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, the sad thing is I pretty much had the money to buy a PC, but I decided to buy figures.
Yeah, actually, to tell you the truth, I'm going to start buying, if I want to get any figures, I'm getting them off Wish, because I've seen the light.
The Dragon Ball Z ones are pretty good.
Yeah.
If you ever want to see if you go ultra cheap on figures, if you want to see what they look like, I have some.
Well, they're hilarious.
They're actually not that bad. Actually, it's really weird, because, the Majin Buu is translucent, and then his arms and feet are blue, and then it slowly turns into his normal pink. I don't know what they were trying to do.
Uh-huh.
But it's very interesting.
Oh, okay.
Can we admire just how overpriced everything is at the fucking dealer's room?
Yeah, man, when I saw that metallic Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue, and I asked him, I'm like, hey, cool, man, I haven't seen one of those actually, in person. How much is it? He said $150, and I just looked at him like he was crazy.
Which one? Okay, there's this character called Rory Mercury from the anime Gates. So, I saw this figure for $300. I'm like, holy shit, because I saw her last year at Animefest as well. I wanted her, but then this one guy had it for $250. Next day he had it for $300. I'm like, damn.
The metallic Whis went up. It was $125 one day, and then it was $150 the next. It doesn't make no sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, in one day that constitutes going up by $25. It got that popular, huh?
The good thing is that same figure I was looking for. I looked around because that's my golden rule is to look around before actually choosing what to buy. Mm-hmm. I found the same figure for $150.
That one guy had the $5 all pops and all Dorbies.
Yeah.
So I got the Dorby Homecoming Spider-Man, and you got the
Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Not Dorby, but regular pop figure.
Recently, I looked up SAO figures. There's in Japan, there's figures where you won in the lottery or some shit like that.
Yeah.
They go for $12, and over there in Acon, they're $40. I'm like, God bless.
You see, that's the thing though. A lot of times, what they bank on is they're gonna get these people that don't really know their stuff. They're more of casual people, they're into anime and stuff, but they don't know the merchandise side of things. Which is true. You can literally get people, and it doesn't matter what it is. You're gonna pay some type of upcharge, but it's mitigating how much upcharge you're gonna get you're gonna pay.
Yeah, actually, I will pay a little bit more for something I know I can get cheaper online just to get it at A-Kon or Anime Fest, either one. Because if it's really only like a $5 difference, why not go ahead and get it physically there? I can look at it and everything and then go home and get it online because, I mean, it's cool to get things in the mail, but there's something about leaving the convention with stuff.
Oh yeah, I just cannot leave the cons empty-handed each year. I have to buy something.
Like I got that 6-inch Megazord for $35, which actually is a pretty good deal when you look at them online and stuff, and actually getting it, and it's a 6-inch pop figure. I felt like that was a good deal, and that's why I got it personally.
Yeah, it was a reasonable upcharge. The same person I got the Broly from was selling the Galactic Captain Crunch for $100, and then I looked and they're going for no less than $80, and I was like, why is that so popular?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's really weird what things are popular and what's like, especially that. That's right. I don't understand him neither. I don't know where that comes from. I think maybe back in the day there was some type of alien, like, Captain Crunch variant, but I don't know about it.
Juan, you went Saturday and Sunday?
Friday through... No, not Monday, because I had jury duty.
Okay, so you did Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You want to talk about jury duty on the podcast?
No.
It was supposed to end today, but we're going into tomorrow. You know, we're supposed to deliberate today, but then they're like this and then, so now we're going back tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
You don't want to commit no felonies?
Yeah, let's keep hush about that.
And then Anthony went one in kind of another day, and then Maribel just the kind of another day. So they went Monday illegally.
Yeah.
Like
they
aliens.
were ghosting.
Yeah, we just went around and looked around, saw some cosplay, and went through Artist Alley.
Right. And then you actually got my raffle free day pass for Saturday?
Saturday, yeah. Which was really cool. But, I mean, it was a cool experience, but, I mean, we're going next month to another convention, which is, I think, a 3-day convention in Corpus, which, that's the one I'm really looking forward to. I mean, I don't know if they're going to have panels or not, but it's, from what we saw, it's not too far off from A-Fest. From what people-wise, anyways. Yeah.
I only have one reason to go, and y'all convinced me to go, because originally y'all were like, hey, we're going to the beach. I'm like, nah. And then Don's like, there's a convention going, there's going to be Kirito's voice actor. I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm going.
Even without Kirito's voice actor, like, cons are good.
They're going to have Jason David Frank there, so, I mean, that is like a super plus. That's one of those ones where it's like, only because he's local they're getting him, but that is like just a win for them. Yeah. That's a really big, really big actor, especially in that kind of community.
I forgot what voices I like that, I think his name's Pinbeck does. That's the voice of Juan's favorite character. But I also want to get his autograph. When Anthony got to the con, I dragged him to the Natalie Hoover panel, and he had no idea who she was, but she was in Keijo. And but he started getting the voice actors with the After Dark, and that was hilarious.
Now, I like how she was very posh and very just nice and proper, but when we got to that 18 and over panel, that all went out the door.
Oh, definitely. Actually, I'm going to contact some of those voice actors and some that I know and see how much, if it's a reasonable price to get.
Yeah, I actually heard that.
Yeah, one farted. To see if it's a decent price to get them to record, like, you're listening to the sweep, this is whatever. I also want to contact Planet Booty. I'm be like, hey guys, could y'all do like a really short intro for us? Let's see what they say.
Oh, they probably will. They're not big yet, so I'm pretty sure we can snag them before they get big.
Yes.
Because that band's going somewhere. Like, you can check them out. Like, they got a great sound. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I think Don's music selection is trash, but he was actually right about this one.
Hand me the aux cord.
No.
Well, I went to the Ninja Sex Party here in Dallas, and Planet Booty opened up, and they rocked. But if you're into voice actors, these were some of the voice actors that were there. It was Erica, I don't know how to pronounce names at all. Bardlocker? Yeah. She is actually the Asian Videl in Dragon Ball Super. Okay, so there is Asian Toonami, which I found out about, which isn't owned by Funimation. It's actually stationed in LA, and it's owned by Boomzoo Studios, I think is how you say it. And they do an English adaptation of animes for India and China.
Kind of like in their accent?
So when they translate it for America, when they're talking about Japanese things, a lot of time they'll change it. Like, they'll talk about, like, rice balls or donuts. So instead of rice balls, there'll be donuts or something like that.
It's like 4Kids Pokemon.
Right. So in China, they do the same thing, because in stuff in China and India, they don't understand sometimes from Japan. So they do the same thing. They translate it the way that they would understand it. But for some reason, instead of also giving it to Funimation, they just get totally different voice actors. So you can watch Dragon Ball Super in English without Chris Sabat, without anybody, and it's all different voice actors, and it sounds weird.
Well, I don't want to do that because I think all the voice actors already are really good. Which actually, talking about voice actors, I found this out today watching some videos on Dragon Ball Z. I didn't know that Goku, over the time that it's debuted over in America, has had over 12 different voice actors. But the Japanese version has had only one, and she died recently.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because Vegeta changed once. Because there was the Ocean dub from New York, and then they changed over to Funimation and 4Kids. Okay, so when 4Kids took it, they changed it to Chris Sabat, and then he continued with it into Funimation, but Goku changed. Yeah. So, yeah, that's very... And actually, the current Goku in Super, I think he had a lot of inspiration from the Team 4-Star Abridged series, because he sounds a lot more like the stupid Goku versus like back in the day.
They've actually made Goku a lot stupider, in my opinion, in Super than anything else. He does seem like dumber.
And there was also Rico
Verhoeven?
Fardo?
Oh, is that the guy that was wearing the Fox outfit?
That was the guy.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I don't know a lot of his roles. Mainly, I know he did a bunch of voices in Xenoverse. There was J. Michael Thunum, which is Ida. He also looks just like El Pollo Loco in 10 years. He also does a voice in Dead Man Wonderland, Heaven's Lost Property, Rosa plus Vampire. He's Zarbon in Dragon Ball Z. He's in Dragonite, and he's the narrator in Keijo.
Well, he's one of the more veteran voice actors, right?
Oh, definitely.
That was actually there. There wasn't many veteran voice actors.
Yeah, him and Christopher Wellcap. They were mainly the ones talking all the time. So yeah, Christopher does Miles in Ace Attorney and Alzawa in My Hero Academia, which we got our pop signed.
Which then we also found out from Christopher himself that we didn't even know about, that actually from season 1 to 2, the voice actor of Alzawa actually changed. That actually shows how good he was, because none of us noticed.
And I'll tell this story, and it actually made BAB pretty upset. So she tried to hide the fact that she was getting the Aizawa Racerhead version from Hot Topic signed as a president for El Pollo Loco.
As a president?
As a president, Donald Trump endorses this show. So we had this big hiding plan, and we almost got away with it, but Anthony decided to clean out his car. So he kind of figured it out. But I gave him the pop first. And I was like, here, sign this. And his Sharpie messed up. And he's like, oh, let me get another Sharpie so it looks kind of like extra inked, like thick. And I was like, oh, cool. Now sign mine with the good Sharpie. Slide in with the normal Aizawa pop.
I hate you.
I thought about taking the dogs are so loud. I thought about taking the Eraserhead pop, but I was like, the Eraserhead pop is already valuable. And then the normal Aizawa is not. It's like $9 online.
Right. I'm going to have to put them in their cage. It's literally just going to get louder.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Okay.
We can just edit this part out.
Okay.
We'll be back after these messages.
I'm getting snaps, guys. Let me open these snaps on the show.
I'm just going to infinite dab.
Infinite dab. Oh, it's from Randy. That's my girlfriend.
And we're back.
And we suck.
Dick.
These nuts.
Okay, and there's also Dawn Bennett, which I may have went to school with. Not sure.
Yeah, because she was a Horn alumni.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. Got to pull out the old yearbook.
Well, how about you just look up her age?
I could.
That'd solve a lot of problems.
Yeah, you're trying to be difficult, man.
Actually, you're trying to be difficult by looking at the yearbook.
I always try to be difficult, dude. Did I not explain the story about the 3:30 movie and me choosing one?
And we watched The Meg. It was an amazing movie.
Nah, screw y'all. So, Bikini Warrior. So, she was in Bikini Warriors as the Dark Elf, which she talked about in the 18 plus panel. Was it the 18 plus?
Yeah, the 18 plus panel.
Yeah, where she said she had to lick vagina. So, she made a licking vagina noise. And then the director was like, it sounds as if you're licking an ice cream cone. I need it to sound like you're licking vagina.
I mean, I'm not sure if that makes like the loudest sound that they think, but you gotta make things sound believable, right?
Yeah. Oh, she was also in Keijo. And she's Toga in My Hero Academia. It's somebody from 1B.
Toga. I couldn't remember exactly who that is, but I think it's the one that can do the big hands?
Possibly.
I think. I'm not exactly sure.
And then we have Whitney Rogers, which is Laura Hart in Ace Attorney, Lee and Gossick. And then she's also the big-boobed girl, vice president from Prison School. I always forget about this. Sonny Strait, the voice of Krillin, is actually an artist, and he did the art for her to sign at the signings. So that was pretty interesting. I bought that. We had Natalie Hooter. Okay.
Hooter?
You talking about Mama Hooters? That's going to be Randy's name. Okay, we got Natalie Hoover, which is in Keijo and also in Hyper Blackheart. She was the one with the voice that we were talking about, where it sounds like she's fake. And also, apparently, she knows Japanese, we found out.
Oh, yeah, she was also in Card Captors Sakura? Yeah.
I spoke Japanese to her, and Anthony was like, I didn't know you know Japanese that well. Oh, yeah.
I mean, he just talks about it. I thought it was just one of those things that he just talks about. I don't know.
Actually, you should have seen me at the actual Japanese panel with the Japanese voice actor and the one girl that I had signed the Tekken Pop. I actually spoke Japanese to them, and they were very appreciative.
Oh, well, they're not really going to encounter a lot of people here in America that really know, like, Japanese.
Yes.
Or at least, I mean, I don't know Japanese, so I don't know if your Japanese is half decent or not.
It's not. Well, the biggest thing is my Texas accent. They're not used to that. So they're used to, like, New Yorkers and speaking Japanese, so they're used to those accents. But apparently not a lot of Southern people speak Japanese, so they can't understand me with speaking Japanese with a Texas accent.
But have you ever heard an Asian person speak with an Asian accent and a country accent at the same time?
Actually, I watched a Japanese, like, they spoke Japanese cowboy movie. Western. A cowboy western.
Uh-huh.
The Japanese is very interesting because, yes, they're using a Texas accent while speaking Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay, then we get to Tina Ballard. She was the one that had the one-night stand, right?
No, that was the other girl. That was the girl that you said was in Prison School. Tina was the one that was really southern, very pretty blonde girl. Or blonde woman, my bad.
Yes. She was saying that, yeah, I had a one-night stand at Funimation. We both knew it was, and then Ricardo, or whatever his name is, was like, don't say that.
It's okay, it was 18 plus.
It was.
Actually, to tell you the truth, they say 18 plus, but in my opinion, some of the things they said should have been 21 plus.
Definitely. Tina Ballard was in a lot. She was in Dragon Ball Super as, was it Marlin? Krillin's daughter?
Marin.
Yeah, Marin. She was in Bikini Warriors as the Hunter. My Hero's Ragdoll. What happened?
None.
Did you fart again?
Maybe.
Okay. Getting gassy on them Fox tacos, are you?
Maybe.
That was all that extra salt he put on it.
Is the next Crazy Michaela Monday going to be at Fox?
Actually, yes, it should be at Fox, if you ask me.
I still want to do like a booth at like Outback or something.
Well, we got to test the water with Fox, but I mean, already weirdos walking there anyways.
Yeah. She's Chio in Devil's a Part-Timer. Got a lot of autographs. She's in Dead Man Wonderland, Heaven's Lost Property, Rosa Plus Vampire. She's the Ice Queen. She's in Dragonite.
I need to finish Dead Man Wonderland. Like, I only get so far almost every time I watch it, and then, I mean, it's not like it's not a good anime or anything, but I just, for some reason, just keep dropping it, and I don't know why.
Whoa, what is with the screen?
His screen is having The Exorcist.
Bro, Monica is just taking over.
Don't worry about it. I mean, at least, like, for right now, it's good for the moment.
Just Monica.
Motherfucker, I was gonna say that.
How dare you?
Hey. Just Monica. And it's Monica.
It's Monica.
It's Monica.
Everybody knows Yuri is main.
Yeah, for real.
She's gonna be the villain in the next game. Matt Pat said so it has to be right.
It's a theory.
A game theory. Thanks for watching. So I still have this bootleg recording of the 18 plus panel.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what's on that thing either, like what they picked up and what they didn't. Because there was no recording, no nothing, because, really potentially what they could say in that panel could potentially be career ending.
They said they would sue us.
Yeah, and we're pretty sure they would.
Yes, I don't think they were joking. I wonder if I can pull it up and play a small clip. See what happens.
So, normally I go by myself in the past years, while my sister goes with her friends. First year we both went to the con. Yeah, we spent time together. Then her friends came along. So here I am.
And she dropped you like a bad habit, didn't she?
Maybe. I mean, can you really blame her? I'm fucking overprotective over here. I made all her college friends scared of me, the male friends. Like, when they pick her up to hang out with her, they only drive in front of my fucking...
You know, it's funny, because I find that some siblings feel like other siblings are not cool, or they harsh their vibe. I mean, I don't know if you do that or not.
I don't know.
Oh, also, I forgot the Jacob Brolin. He was the voice... He's very small-time voice actor. He's in My Hero's a Gal.
My girlfriend's a gal.
My girlfriend's a gal. My hero's a gal. That'd be an interesting combination.
Anyway, so the one time I have friends come with me to the con, both of my groups, you guys, and my other friends, they come together, and I'm like, who do I hang out with? So I come in, I see Anthony call my name. Like, at first I was like, who's calling me? And I see him, I'm like, what the hell? When'd you get here? Or how'd you get here? Whatever. So,
I wasn't meant to be there.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, because, y'all told me y'all didn't go because y'all popped all these damn pop figures.
Yeah, it's kind of an obsession that might have to slow down.
I'm gonna leave y'all in the dust.
It doesn't matter, man.
Oh, well, you think here's the thing, though. I'm gonna come over with my Chrome Goku, and I'm gonna be like, hey, look what I got.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like, hey, where are you gonna put it at?
How dare you? I'm gonna put it here.
So y'all went to y'all's panel or whatever. We split up, so I went to meet my other friends because they're completely new to the cons.
Are they really? I thought they would have... Is this their first year going?
Well, this is technically their second year because I think 2 years ago they went to Animefest with me, but they only lasted like 3 or 4 hours.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like they're still new. Like I had to show them around, and they took sit breaks.
Well, your one friend was also like 500 pounds at one point.
He lost a lot of weight.
He does. He looks great, man.
Well, unfortunately, his nephew, who went with us, he has like back problems or some shit, so he had to sit down more because he gets tired, he's in pain and all that. I don't know.
Hey, man, who told you to be shopping at the hospital for best friends? A lot of problems.
I don't know how my lone wolf ass got friends.
I have a question.
Yes?
Did you get anywhere with that man in a dress?
Yeah, that's why we left, because we thought you were trying to work your game, man. So we were like not trying to harsh your vibe.
I was trying to smash, but my friend's like, oh man, where you at when we're lost? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
A 5 o'clock shadow, though.
Yeah, he's very tall, too. I'm not sure if that was like the heels doing anything, but he's pretty tall.
It's probably the heels, actually, because I was so surprised. Like, wait, I don't remember you being this tall.
Yeah, because I saw him and I was looking up, I was like, huh, he's tall.
No, that's gotta be the heels, because he's dressed up as one character from Fate called Estafol. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's a fucking trap. And he's done like multiple variations of that character, so he was just basically doing an idol version of that character this year.
But he's just, like you say, just cross-dressing, not actually like transitioning, right?
No, it's just cross-dressing. Speaking of which, I kept this from you guys because I keep forgetting to tell you guys. So I bought a cosplay at A-Fest of Madoka from Madoka Magica. So here's a little preview.
Uh-oh.
Because I fucking wore it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
So next year, I'm going to fucking crossplay.
But are you not going to give yourself fake boobs? You're going to keep the boobs the way they are?
Well, Madoka doesn't have tits, so...
Oh, okay, so your flatness is good.
Yeah, it's perfect. So next year at A-Kon, I'm going to be fucking Madoka Magic. I mean, Madoka Kaname.
Well, at those kind of things, it's not like... It's not uncommon for dudes to dress like women, and it's definitely not uncommon for girls to dress like dudes.
Oh, that's...
Because about 90% of all girls there was a dude.
Every single fucking Midoriya was a girl.
Yes.
And Bakugo almost.
Oh, yeah. I was surprised about that.
And who else was... half the Ozawas were girls, too.
Okay, so... And also Weekend All Might. But can we talk about how if you're a fat girl, apparently you dress up as giant girl? Apparently that's a thing. There was no skinny giant girl. Actually... I saw one skinny giant girl, and guess what? She was black.
Yeah. And I just don't understand. I mean, like, I understand you do what you gotta do. You know, what you like is what you like. And this is like a world of no judgment. It's just it's still weird to see.
You'll get used to it, believe me. All the male cosplayers, you'll suspect they're female, and all the female cosplayers, you'll suspect as males.
There was a lot of frothies there, too. Ridiculous amount of frothies. But I saw no dude frothies. It was only girl frothies, so...
I'm okay with this. Okay, so y'all are about to have a sneak peek of the 18 plus panel, bootleg recording, highly illegal. Let's see. I'm at a random timestamp, so
Just 5 seconds of it.
Okay.
It was a very touchy scene because the character I was playing was at the time being raped, and he said, "Can you make it more rapey?"
I'm not sure what he said.
I'm not sure neither.
It's probably for the best.
Hold on.
Hey, sweet cheeks, bring that ass over here.
Okay.
Well, actually, you know what? Surprisingly, the voice actor of Ida was not there, and I feel like it would have been really hilarious if he was, because he was a really funny guy.
I think he was very posh. I don't think he would have enjoyed that as much. Clearly, the girls are the freaks in the closets.
Yeah, because Christopher was like straight vanilla.
Yeah.
Even he was like, I didn't know what I was walking into. Apparently, I walked into the wrong thing.
Rico didn't change much. He was kind of the same there that he was there. He's kind of edgy in all panels, regardless. But it was pretty funny hearing about him get trapped in the studio booth and then him going, ugh.
And another thing I noticed that I told Dawn about, you would think like, you ever heard that term, you have a face for radio, meaning like people on the radio are ugly, which isn't exactly true. But some I noticed a lot about the voice actors, they were actually very attractive people. Like a lot of them were very good looking.
The only one that was ugly was the one that was a failed voice actor that we talked about.
Oh, Gaston? Yeah. Yeah, you could look at him and be like, you don't apply yourself in
Okay,
life.
hopefully the voice actors when I send them this don't listen to it, and they tell him. Also, you signed the inside of my hat, so I don't care if you know that you're ugly. Anyways.
People at that con I know are either on some type of drug, or they're very much on caffeine, because there was one dude I saw that his eyes could be no bigger. He didn't blink. He didn't even look away. He just was staring straight, drinking a mystery drink while walking around. Man, these people are on something.
Yep. I spent $1,000 there, so that was good.
And apparently sleeping at the con is a thing, because that's in the rule book that no one sleeps.
Yes. Early ACON was a bad problem with that, because there'd be hallways of just people asleep.
Well, it makes sense, because they get there at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning and stay till midnight?
Alright. Well, Honto arigatou gozaimasu. Haben einen guten Tag. Tu madre es pollo. Tu padre es...
It was a very touchy scene because the character I was playing was at the time being raped, and he said, "Can you make it more rapey?"